All of my game is sassy. All of your bitches is basic. Yesterday you was behave, but now you got all my songs in your playlist. Go shit back, gotta stay sunny. I'm on my show like an old date. Beating my bum, I got enough on my plate. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. Even it's okay, I'm a ghost rider for your favorite rapper. I'll give you 200 if you want some action. Then you can find me at the end of this dagger. I'm walking slowly, I'm over convert. That's cause my dick is too heavy. I'm making the funniest to German with more tongue. Call me Daddy Dunbarry. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy.
All of my gang is sassy. I'm quite sexy. I'm sensing jealousy. Hey, all of my gang is sassy. I'm a DC. Bitch, you ain't laying me. Hey, all of my ball is sassy. What? All of your gang is for layaway. Hey, I got cheddar. I ain't rich. I ain't worried about it. Bitch, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a proud moment. Hey, what? Boss ship. I got a 4-chip chap of Anvil. I'm making profits. Life is a gamble. You're on the prison ship. Welcome to Morrowind. Hey, this is where they want you. Bitch, head down to the dock, the census office.
All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them make some snake skin. All of them looking like sassy. All of my game is sassy. We don't care if you say shit. All of them.
Fuck. Why is this stuff slap so hard? The fact he's able to make such a great beat and then pair it with the most fucking absurd of songs or like concepts, it just results in the strangely dankest of songs and the dankest of materials. But 1 second, we'll get started here in a hot second. I just need to make sure all my stuff appears to be working. Rock out with the cock out. And they can't ban me because there's technically an allowed turn. Oh, that's right. There's one more song after this. I didn't realize that. God damn. God damn. Look at that. Ah, beautiful little furry face. And the thing is, too, I'm actually going to be dressing up as a red panda for Halloween because it's... I mean, it's just so fitting. I could be Killian Experience, or it could be, nah, I could be my own avatar. That'd be too creepy. Let's see. Is that working there? Beautiful, it is. God, everyone keeps seeing advertisements for that damn Star Wars game, but I guarantee you that game is going to be absolute dog shit. I mean, not to say that's actually going to be, like, bad in the sense that it's gonna like bomb the sales. I mean, it's probably gonna do just fine. It just does not appeal to me whatsoever. Not to say they've been burned by a lot of their games, but after a while of constant shit coming from EA, it's just like, yeah, do we really want to give you like the 8th chance this year? I don't really try it this time. So let's see. That's one from each side. So actually, yeah, I could just do 4x8s here then. Something like that. So then I could hide, hopefully, maybe radars or whatnot back here. And then up front, we'll try to see if we can get a couple of actual generators here. Would I actually be able to hide it underneath my car? Because this is the only thing I really need to hide away. Okay, yeah, good. I can keep that underneath there. And actually, though, I might need to make a decent radar then. Let's see. Need still quite a bit of plastic. I can get an order of that for 20. Okay, actually, where's this crossout database? Let me just check on that. And then go ahead and just choose another one. No, let's not do Sheogorath. Or that. Okay, no, it just took out my playlist. Alright. Just ignore me. Ignore my wishes here. It's not like I own you. There we go. Okay. I was actually looking up crossout database. That's right. So crossout, let me take a look here. Does this jazz even actually work? So a keen. Yep, technically it is worth it to actually get it, so why not? So let's see. I'll go ahead and get you for 8. Bump it up to 2. I have the profits to get it, so why not? Or not profits. I have the ability. Although actually, before doing that... let's see. I just gotta actually determine whether or not... Yeah, so a Bora right now is cheaper to craft. Okay. What about the balloon tires? I guarantee you, balloon tires steering. Those things are never... Yep. So the balloon tires right now are -3. And then you have the RD1. And the RD1's actually worth crafting. Okay, so the only thing we should be buying here is the balloon tires. Since those things are uber fucking cheap. Oh yeah, look at that. Those things are dirt. I'll go ahead and yoink you. Thanks, that saves me a couple of coins there. I should actually have enough scrap to make the rest of them. I'm just making you guys, right? So I want to go ahead then. Let's bump you for guys for 116. Get 2 of you. There actually is a considerable distance in offers and buys in terms of price. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you for point for 1, 2 of you. And then you as well. Okay, yeah, I do need 2. For a second, I was like, shit, am I buying too many? No, I only need 1. That's right, because these boys recently just nerfed the price of all these guns. So actually, it should actually lower the whole value of all this. And let's see. Honestly, I thought you had this part. Alright, so I'm going to need to get 2 of you. It's 0.79. I'll go ahead and get you that. It's good they didn't put a 30-minute delay on these things. But I guarantee you they're not too far away. Look at that. Take that from you. And let's see. 1.02. And that should be everything I need. Gooch. And let's see, you got everything? No, I still don't have the car jacks. I'd rather not actually have to make that, though. There'll be a lot of effing money. But alright, we'll let it work on that right now. Right now, we should be okay with... Do I have the blue version? Yeah, see, I have the RD1 blue version. So I can work with that. That'll work fine for what I'm doing. And I can probably just snap that into the back. And I can just slap a radio here for cover. And let's try getting the caucuses in place, because I need like a rough idea of where those are going to go. Yeah, see, this thing still needs to be held out considerably further. This thing is going to be a long as shit car. Yeah, so you can't do that, looks like. Okay, so then you do that. We'll have one mounted up here, and then we gotta have one even mounted further up. So then we'll be having basically all the way mounted this effing high. God, it's gonna be a little bit excessive. Nah, but this one's gonna be more like this. So then we should just have it mounted like so. Here we go. Hey, it actually does move back a little bit more too. Okay. This could work then. So then we just need that one a little bit higher. Oh, but the thing is, we have no good perfect part for that. That one allows things to be shot through, but it's still kind of expensive. I guess I could do this, where I just flop on that instead. So that I should have 2-ish left. Which then I could just slap this to the side. And that kind of protects it. But it's either that, or I can't mount any armor in the back. Yeah, holy shit, immediately as I start this, my allergies are already flaring the fuck up. What the hell? It's like all of a sudden, complete clarity throughout the day. And then it's just like, nope, how about... I know you just started there. I'm gonna let you finish. But, how about I just fuck it up, fam? There we go. So that'll be roughly how tall it is. Ooh, wow, okay. It actually looks like, based on that, could I actually move all of this back one pace? And then just slap it in further? Yes, you can. Does that even rotate? Yeah, no, and they still have full rotation range. Interesting. Ah, that may not work though, because the issue is I will not be able to do these large fender rings like so. Yeah, because I need that much space. So then I'm going to want to move that back up front. And here, and then slap you right there. And there we go. Ah, no, I may need to move this even further up. Holy shit, this thing's going to be wide. Really now, you need that much space? Okay. I guess you also do have, like, 0 mounting points. Okay, how about then add in some back armor here. I actually might not be able to use those. Since this thing has considerable less weight, this thing's going to need all of the extra mass it can get. And it's not going to have a Colossus engine here, basically subsidizing it. Here we go. The Blatant Ball Sanctuary. Okay, okay. Here we go. Okay, so it kind of works. It definitely works. So then can we actually add in the third one then? Yes, we can. Oh my god. That's just some layers of cocoons. Jesus. What? And then... Ah, damn. Is there a way to get that on there? I feel like there should be a way to make that a little bit more snug. Only the issue is that we can't have it that high. Otherwise, I won't be able to, like, pretty much articulate whatsoever. But maybe we could just throw one of these on there. Cover your right and then cover your left. And does that work? Yeah, okay, that does seem to work. You still get that ability to articulate downward. I just need to be able to actually shoot, though. That's our big concern. So then what are we actually going to do then to actually move? So let's see. Armor tracks, always like a good solid choice. Or do we want to do something like multiple hardened tracks? And the thing is, I actually might need more in the back. And then where is twin wheels? Let's try that too. Yeah, then what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna still move it backwards even further. There's no way in hell we can have that. Yeah. Let's move that all the way back. Fuck. I'm basically making a bus. And there's no need to even actually do this, to be honest. But it's like the only way we can get 2 sets of hardened tracks on this bitch. Is that really it, though? Can you not actually get another one on there? Yeah, no, you could. Okay, sweet. I was just going insane. So then we could do it like that. We still get these 60, 70 miles an hour. Which only matches... This one only goes up to 60. What do you do? 50. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Here we go. And then if we move you back one. Oh, but then I kind of want to pinch that in because now the tires are actually fatter than the tracks. But it still seems to work. It still actually seems to work. Speed-wise, it's still not very impressive. It seems to actually be a little bit hard for this thing to reach its full potential. And let's see if we slap on an engine, does that actually change anything here? It actually looks a little bit faster. There we go, okay. Oh, wait, does this thing actually... Ah, that's right. Yeah, because I think it only goes up to that maximum of 60. Okay. Okay, I can take that. Measure Outlander. Alright, let's try this then. Here we go, and then if I slap you there... Okay. Yeah, and I still need a little bit more back here to guard. I could make it a 6x4. Because I would allow it to actually just be wide enough. Yeah, I could probably do that. This actually looks fairly okay. I might need to extend that one out just a tad bit. Just so they can actually put a bumper on there. And then we still have to slap in all of our radars. Which, does that actually allow us to fully cover you? Because that's all I'm concerned about for you. There we go. So if we lose that radar, we're kind of boned early on. Here we go. So we can just coat that thing in armor. And then slap that down there. Gooch. And then what else do we have here? Here, let me fix this real quick. Ah, but they're slightly out of place. Ah, you bitch. What are you doing here? Okay. At least it'll look moderately fine. The thing is, our generator is also just really exposed there. One sideways jab from a melee unit and we're boned. At least, so I think we have... Oh, wow, though. We are getting close to that 1,700 kilogram weight max limit. Yeah. We may not actually be able to get this thing off the ground. It's a tad bit too fat. And I legit don't even have bumpers on this yet. I might have to make this all tires, to be honest. Because I think tracks will literally just be way too big. I mean, I love the tracks. They're great. But they're all a little bit too heavy. So what if I help down here with some cheaper alternative armors? Who damn, do you not want to get up there, though? Come and look upon the hot. And then, same thing with you. Yeah, looks like it's not able to go all the way back. Oh, fuck. It's like all of a sudden I have every disease known to mankind. Okay. Fuck. Here we go. So let's see, was that steering or non-steering? That was steering. So let's see, do I have enough steering wheels here? Ah. Do I have regular old twin wheels? Yes, I do. I mean, all my power is just going to be drained just through these alone. It seems to work, though. It does seem to work a little bit. It's hard to tell because the speedometer is so biased when you spin. Because technically you're moving really fast, but it's only because you're spinning a fuck ton. This car itself actually slow down considerably. But see, that damage is so much higher though. It's just so good. Maybe there's a way to increase your armor without your weight. So those things, 180 apiece. How are those fat things? So technically, you guys are thinner. But you guys actually fit in there. Yeah, no, they don't fit in. Damn it, okay. So still a little bit too skin. What about here, though? Do you guys fit in? Yes, you do. One, I just add a little bit of extra weight. And let's see, how do you fill in that T-junction there? There's really nothing you can do because we just got like that one slice there. We actually do have maybe... I mean, we do just have the one small Ava panel. And then if we take that out, we can then just slap in. What if we just did something like that? Yeah, see, the issue is that conflicts with it right there. Doesn't look quite right. Because it's just a little bit too bulgy on the outside. But it's either that or have zero weight. God, I won't be able to have a damn bumper. Although, could you actually get any closer in? Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine now. I'll be able to cover that up, maybe. And then cover up your front real quick. Okay. And then we'll be able to throw in a bumper or two in there. Maybe. We're actually kind of running low on parts. Just because I have to use a variety of these smaller parts. Let's see. 359 versus 300 here. So let's see. Here we go. And then take that. Here we go. Then if we slap that right there, they're literally just the exact same part. Alright, I could take that. So let's see, they're a little bit more full. He seems to be fitting in. And let's see, just everything else that's just like a proper effing size. And then this is literally nothing. It's either that I can slap in these parts. Which would look better though, strangely enough. Oh, they're going to use these on the side. And I have to, but of course. Yeah, no, we can't. I mean, I can see that. Maybe the wheel's just a tad bit too numerous and heavy. Yep, we've already hit weight capacity again, it looks like. Probably not the most ideal. But the issue is these things just weigh so much, man. These things are nearly 1,000 pounds a piece, even though they only have 300 points of H points. They strong, but damn, they fat. Wonder if I can just continue replacing these then with thinner parts. Yeah, see, these ones snapping nice. And then same thing here. And then slap those back in. I don't have any more? Shit. And thank you for that. So we need, I think, one more of those. Yeah, we do. So, yeah, sure, 15 parts. I'll take that. Okay. It's just like, fuck, we got nothing here. We say thorns. Would these actually work? Yeah, kind of. Do we have any other left part? I mean, we have a left thorn, but do we have a right thorn? I mean, it's all supposed to be relative. Maybe this? It's relatively there. And then slap that on there too. There we go. So that reduces the weight down from like a couple hundred to something a little bit more manageable. Yeah, no, if only I could. And then what do I change you out for? Instead, something a little bit more decorative. I mean, I technically have these. But I don't think they really count as proper armor. But they would allow me to actually get my decoration limit. Something like that. And that actually is our maximum. After that, we don't have anything. Yeah, okay, that kind of works. It does actually fit in with the theme a little bit. And the thing is, due to that thing's rough nature, wouldn't actually fit in. Smack that out, put that back in. Okay, okay. So now do we have actually enough weight? We have another 1,500 pounds. Okay then. Let's try this again with the quarter walls. We're probably going to be unable to actually really get much with this. I always just love having the quarter walls on that side, though. Oh, if we could only have, like, the elongated version of this, where it's like a 4x8. That'd basically perfectly summarize the majority of our builds. Slopes, would you be able to fit in there? No, you wouldn't. Alright, that should be fine. Ooh, shit, that we actually may run out of parts again. Fuck, okay, I mean, we could get, like, rid of those 3 parts, maybe? Like, we just need to reduce the amount that we have. And, like, quite a few of them are spent just on frames. Just because how absurdly long this car is. But, I mean, the thing is, look at that weight difference, though. It's just one of those is nearly 300 pounds. Which is just absolutely fucking absurd. Reducing all of that. Oh. It just sheds so much weight. Especially considering, too, these things rarely pop off. Since they take 50% contact resistance plus 90% bullet pass-through, you basically have to be shot by like a million cannons to be disarmed. And even then, we have so many, it doesn't really matter either. Let's see. With you... Let's try the quarter walls again. Come on, we gotta make this thing look abs... Oh, that's right. That's why I took you off. I wanted to see if I could replace you with something a little bit less part-intensive. So then just slap those right there. So then you'd still need so. Yeah, so it did reduce it by 1 part there. Okay, okay. So it is going down, but the issue is then we just used a way heavier part. So we still might be banged for weight. But at least we should be able to protect the wheels to some degree. Sure, we have a kind of a high redundancy here, but I mean, these things can still get shot off in like 2 seconds. There we go. Flare that off. And then, could we actually point these down? Somewhat, something like that. And now, I'll have to pull that back or pull this forward. I mean, I could, actually. And then slap that right there. And just right there. Oh, it's still just too short. Alright, fine. You get your wish there. What wish is that? I don't know. But let's see. What would fit there? Nah, it's too scarce looking. I mean, this part is kind of nice, though. For just cleaning up those edges. Because then all that is just nice and concealed. And that's still nicely, thickly armored. We could probably get rid of those for now. Let's keep those out for now. And let's see. There's nothing quite fits there. No, where the no. It actually does kind of fit, somewhat. And it does give it more of like a outland look to it. Yeah, I actually like that. I think that actually works perfectly. And then you can cap this end off with a twin slope. There we go. And that actually kind of nicely lines up with the wall, too. Ah, fuck though, we're completely out of parts. That ain't good. That thing is just not secured in place at all. Maybe actually using a gun mount right there. Yeah, why not? That actually is. It's actually not that tough anymore, actually. And I can't slide in 2 there because that's only a 6 wide hole. Yeah, it'll be fine. You're definitely gonna need to keep that there though to actually patch up the holes. Okay then. There we go, and that freed up some space. So where is something there to cover up that Gen A? That thing's looking mighty fucking sparse. Oh god, we're getting low on HP, low on space. And we still have this gigantic effing hole here. And I don't really quite want to fill it with tarp. But we might have to. Which might not even really be a possibility here, because it looks like we're kind of out of space. Yeah, we can't fill it on the side either. Ooh, yeah, let's not do that. I mean, I could throw another... It's either that or another large wheel non-steering. And then something like that. Yeah, this boy chunky. I mean, this thing actually kind of looks like a mini Leviathan almost, just due to the sheer size of this lad. And I guarantee you, it's still 30 parts are taken up by the frame alone. And these side pieces that are just simply trying to extend the side and cover it. And you can't quite use those, because those are only, like, 2x6. Is this why they need to have more part diversity in here? I swear to God. There's not actually a lot to peel through. Let me actually look through this sometimes. You think, oh yeah, they actually got a decent selection? No, not really. Okay. And then having our tactical logs as always. Beautiful looking behemoths. Sucker at the part limit again. Oh, those parts have to be so numerous. Oh wow, look at that. We are at like weight capacity. I mean, to be fair though, I did use these kind of heavy ass parts back here. Like that alone is probably 1,000 pounds. Yeah, let's see if we just slap this on there. And then put a binder at that corner to make it look nice and purty. Well, how much is that? That's 80 pounds. And then what is that? Yeah, no, that wouldn't really work there. Oh no, one to the side. Come on. Man, it kind of works. And then where's another part to slap in there? Where'd you go? I swear. Would those work? They are the longest, but probably not the most ideal. The issue is we don't really have anything else, so that just kind of looks like it would belong there. Oh, that actually would be kind of cool, though. Actually skating in there. But, like, that would have to be right fucking there. And then a right Ava fender. Shame on you, sweet Naraval. But then there's, like, nothing in there to keep that patched up. Okay. Then let's go back to that, then. The thing is, I just want to use one singular part there. And I think that still might be this. Okay, so it's still fairly covered up. And what's our part capacity again? We didn't move any parts. Oh yeah, but we didn't really get our weight back either. Yeah, no, we only shed 100 pounds with that. Yeah, you can't really take those off. I might need to get rid of you. There is no escape. Yeah, and that's just immediate overweight. Gun. Shit, these boys are heavy. There's no escape. Yeah, we still are at weight capacity too. Shame on you, sweet Narava. And then get that out. Yep, that's pretty much going to have to be our solution. Looks rough as hell. Yeah, that honestly looks better there. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 1. Yeah, but it's kind of like the best surface area you get. I don't think you can really show that off anymore. And then you can. Oh, if only I had the full-size tank. You see, it's this thing though right here that just drags so much of our surface area on here. Literally, if we just whoosh that right off and pushed it in, we could be okay, but then at that point I have to put that radar on the outside. It's not really ideal. That would get shot off so quick. Like if I moved it in kind of like that, and then we just kind of have that space to work within. And then we can kind of just like push all of that up. And let's see. I'm not quite sure if that would be working. I mean, you could probably just keep that open, maybe. And we'll slap it on top. Okay, then. Fuck, we already worked half an hour on this build. You can just tell time slowly passing with all these parts we're crapping out. Although, how long does it take to make those? Is it 15 or... Yeah, no, it is 15 minutes. Okay, alright. Downside of not using tracks. Literally, you just 3 tracks in a row, and that gets you everything, but let's see. That one there weighs 1,400 pounds, and that right there weighs literally half of that. So tracks are really only an option if you have a lot of horsepower, or you have a bunch of fuse cabins. If you have that, then yeah, you're solid. I was like, why the fuck do I have a balloon tire? Oh yeah, I bought it. Just getting concerned there for a second. Losing my damn mind. And we still need something in the back of here, though, to cover this up. And then still get that there. Yeah, we don't really have all of the prime accessories we needed. Although I could slap these there as well. Interesting, it looks like it added on parts. Oh yeah, and the Rattler, of course. Cannot forget the one beast here. Ah, if only you fuck sticks were longer and more interesting looking. At least we can kind of hide you. It's definitely starting to look more like a 7-wolf build. Oh yeah, but even though we have more parts, yep. Now we're like at weight capacity due to the fact those things are 180 apiece. Yeah, and those aren't long enough. Yeah, those kind of make sense. Yeah, but this is another 2x6 as well, kind of like the pipes. So that wouldn't fit in either. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can try pushing this forward. I'm just trying to see how the dynamics of the car change. Because this is going to be kind of a lot going inward. Let's see. How far can you go in with that now? It's decently far in. Well, if you could slap and snap right there, thank you. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of you for a hot second. And let's see. How can we put the other part in? Ah, there's just so much shit there to put in. Okay. Yeah, no, we just kind of really don't have a 2x6 part there unless you want to use pipes. Again. Although, is that like another full length? Yeah, nope, it's exactly the right length for a pipe. It's either that or van door. Which is, actually, wait. Would that actually be a proper length for a van door, though? But it at least works. And we are considerably down on parts then, I think, too, actually. Oh yeah, and HP too. Our HP is fucked right now. And also that being a 6-length part right there. We don't really quite have a part there that can kind of nicely close that. Like if we move this forward too. No, move forward 1. And then slap in another half wall. Yeah, it kind of works. And then we can slap in these half wings as well to kind of mask up the ugliness. Kind of hideous. Kind of gorgeous. And then a flat 2x6. And then potentially a bumper. Just something to catch it all. It seems to work out. We definitely do have a lot more parts that mess around with accessories. And actually getting like all of the logs in this time. These expansive ass boys. From a cosmetic pack that probably won't be for a long ass time. And we actually have max reputation bonus as well. It is nice and covered. Boy, looking mighty fine. And we still got 1800 HP, which ain't too bad. It's just, wow though, are we limited on that acceleration? Holy shit. That's slow. I mean, it says it has decent acceleration at a max speed of 68. But that's being generous. That is being extremely fucking generous. It's still pretty fast though. It's about as fast as the other one. Except this one has a whole other carcass on it. Which is another 900 pounds. And let's see, we still have our radio and the other weapons, so we should be okay. And we still have another 3 HP, so why don't we go ahead and actually bump these up to a harder part. This interior part right here. Where are you at? Actually, that might be unnecessary considering that we have the large wheels there obscuring it now. So then maybe something else here to cover this up a tad bit. Oh, it'd be kind of perfect if we could just have a slight bending piece. Maybe just a slight catcher? Okay. Yeah, that kind of works with it. Okay. Nearly 1900 HP. Ain't too bad. Definitely got full effing mass capacity here. We might even have to use the traits that actually gives an extra 500 ton, but I think this works out. Yeah, that may work out. I mean, the main benefit is just that we have 4 of these bad boys. Which is just a lot of damage potential. Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny though, the accessories are actually impeding on the potential to hit from the side. Damn. Could you use these to replace that side? That could work. Must die. Because the issue is like it looks like this accessory. It just kind of impedes on that shooting angle right there. Because this gives just a little extra more than it should have. It's like I could either choose that, or I can choose more armor by adding back on the Torrendo fender. I mean, I guess I could. I wouldn't be losing too much. I mean, the thing is, if we got this large fender on here, we would be able to actually get on another part. Here, so let's try that. Ah, she's still a little bit too fucking high. Alright, let's just try different parts then. Because that's clear that won't work at all. And then what else here could we use to cover them up? Really nothing we can do that actually allows us to keep that mass somewhat under control. And then we have enough for one more. I don't know, we'll give it a little light, make it look cute. And then I should be able to actually save that inside of there. Would that work? Nope. Shit, okay. Yeah, it kind of works. I say the issue is if I just had like 17 of these rattlers, it'd be perfect. Because then I could just slap them all in there and you'd be able to get your max reputation in a second. As opposed to using like 30 parts. Ah, but the days back when you could have as much of that reputation bonus as possible. Those were the days of being able to slap on 1,000,000 lights on your car and get plus 50 reputation. Saved you so much time. But then, of course, they had to go and limit it because, oh no, probably some select few individuals were progressing at like 200% speed. Oh no, they're only going to get there within 7 years as opposed to 2 seconds. We do have enough for one more part. I think they should be okay, though. Strangely higher power score than last time as well. I guess maybe we could slap on a part on the underside to make it catch less. Oh, shit. That is directly at 1,700. That ain't cool. That ain't very cash money of you. That thing's only 70 pounds away from being max capacity. Goddamn, this thing's so heavy. But it's also not really. This thing is, like, considerably lighter than the last one. Like, what is your properties here? Yeah, so you can have up to 20,000 pounds. 22,000. This thing has 5 tons less, while also having a 1 ton extra expenditure on top of it. Yeah, so that thing can be considerably beefier. Here, I'll take that, though. And then today I should be able to get at least this on here. Increase the range of this ever so slightly. I still do need to get another balloon tire, though. Yeah, and look at that. It's just because no one's willing to sell it at a super low price. Look at it, though. The amount of people willing to buy it. A fraction of the production out there. I'm probably like one of the few people who's actually consuming them to make R2-D2 Keens. And to be honest, those items are actually pretty popular. If you like using radar armor. Best weight to mass ratio. Although actually, what is the current price on those things? I actually need to keep crossout database open at all times. I think it's so fucking useful. Interesting. Nidhogg's? Okay, popularity. What's popularity? Oh, 400 popularity. So Nidhogg, Helios's, Oculus's, all of those are popular right now. Oh yeah, those things are bleeding cash. Alright, so... Where is... This is the keen I'm making? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. So then the keen. Ooh, damn! Crafting margin negative 18? Why is the R2-D2 keen so expensive all of a sudden? Interesting. I wonder if that's because all of the parts of this became slightly higher all of a sudden. Interesting, that seems like a bit of market manipulation. Who knows? So for you though, I still am going to need 2 stacks of wires plus a stack of plastic. So 6.81. So just something little. And then the plastic I actually should be able to get. So why don't we go ahead then? I need to actually get the plastic myself. Here we go. Fuck, steel cradle. Alright, whatever. That'll be fine. Hopefully someone's getting like rockets or something. They can just blast that shit. And then it'll take like a second. Alright, so 4 caucuses. Now we're actually kind of like a Leviathan now. Actually, a little bit tougher. Hopefully. The only reason why I'm actually doing this, though, is just so I can actually have a little bit of extra DPS. Because otherwise, I feel like it's actually lacking just ever so slightly. Nope, don't need to get on Steam. And the thing is, too, I might need to get off at around 6, though, because that's actually start. It's going to be right around when everyone starts trick-or-treating. Who knows, though? It's actually been raining here, like, pretty much the entire day. It's actually been pretty, like, heavy downpour, too. So if any kids, like, go out, they're basically just asking to get pneumonia. Free food. But nah. Actually, I might actually be able to get away with not doing it this year. I already bought all the food for it, though. Hello there. Look at that, he's actually going to be able to benefit from this. Oh, look at him. Equalizers, auras, radiators, all stacked on towers. Perfect, aren't you? You know, I'll join you, though. I didn't see the shape of this actually too bad, either. I actually thought it was going to look a little bit uglier, but actually not that bad. Yeah, he's just hitting from the distance. Alright. I mean, just get the generators. It takes like 2 seconds. Especially with lunatics. Yeah, and see, that extra DPS is going to be real nice. The issue is the rammers here are actually be able to do a decent amount more damage. Because these tires have 0 damage resistance. And why the fuck are there so many NPCs by me, too? None of that, please. Good shit. Here, can you take the door as well? Beautiful. Yeah, he's still running away. It's a beautiful job. Yeah, let's say this is our DPS. We're not really going to be able to do this, I feel like. I feel like oh, fuck, that's why. We have whirlwinds. Yeah, solid 5 DPS. That's all you need. Fuck, stop dying. I actually wonder if it's actually my Windows background, since I have it cycling on a kind of like a minute basis, and it's accessing my old platter drive. I actually wonder if that's causing the hitching. These, okay, no, they're getting generators, like, sparingly. Yeah, just get it. Go on. Only 2 seconds. I said they're right next to it too, so which one did they even fucking go for? Landa. Without Landa. Beautiful. I love that voice too. It's like a strangely gravelly voice that actually does make like a fairly decent rapping voice. And of course, I'm gonna die. Hey, just stay there in the back. Oh, fucking beaned. See, that's why you need that spark, though. Just imagine having a photon cab or a quantum cab with, like, quadruple sparks on that. Oh, that should be amazing. And, of course, the boys took out the entirety of my radar. Good shit. Yep. So that just fucks over my DPS then. Yeah, why don't you just stand right there? It's still decent DPS. We're actually able to get there in the 200 range though, without having to rely on the 25% damage bonus. There we go, good shit. Still gotta pick it up. There you go. And let's do this before that whole new wave fucks us up. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to do it. We're gonna have to kill it. Oh yeah, I guess I could get Bigfoot tires. This actually may be like a good option for me. Just like getting 2 Bigfoot tires, one set of steering, one non-set of steering. Oh, really? You had to ram in with that shit? Okay. Yeah, see, now we're reduced. What the fuck? Where are you? Interesting, we have a 5th person in here, too. The fuck? There we go, just keep knocking them out, we'll be fine. You can't stop me there, pussy boy. Ooh. Boy hit me nice and hard. Better get there deep and like. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're still good though. Yeah, and I still need to do a shitload more of those plastic raids. Ah, the thing is though, I just dislike doing raids because I feel like I have like a win rate less than 70 to 80%. And depending on the raid, that win rate can go down to essentially 20%. Like, it's not the perimeter breach ones that are rough. It's the... I think it's like either convoy... I mean, Steel Cradle just sucks because it takes 30 fucking minutes to do this one. Unless all you dudes are racked up with grenade launchers. But then you're just sitting here for 20 minutes as machine gunners. Trying your damnedest to kill one damn tower. Alright. Yeah. You gotta get in a little bit quicker. You just gotta get right in there. I was like, shit, did they not have actually any more? Oh no, we can't see him. And see, look at that shit. Interesting, how the hell did he get off the top one before the center one? No! Okay. Let's see if this works now. And see, the issue is, too, if I don't bring a good radar here, no one else has one. And that shit could take seconds. None of that, please. Maybe I just need to, like, strip out a bunch of parts and make out the front bumper to be something decent. Because these narrow 2 bumpers right there should good weight to distribution ratio, but damn, is it fucking me up. Here, take that down. Ooh. Maybe a train plow wouldn't be a bad idea either. And so you only got 37 seconds. There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. They're just sending in all hard bots. I prefer not the one that have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I prefer not that. Where the fuck is... We're only at 3. But we, for some reason, have the capacity for 5. And it used to be common just to quit right at the beginning of a match. Just so you could still get your fulfilled rewards. Because back then, raids used to be much quicker, and you'd basically guarantee to win. Like, instead of it used to being, like, 10 minutes, it used to be, like, 2 to 3 apiece. They've recently since severely slowed it down. Plus, they've also did something else that just made them really slow. Sweet. You'll be okay. Ooh, shit. I'm getting the fuck out of there. Alright, beautiful. And see that, technically I'm still hitting him. There we go, that I can take. Apparently this tire one... Technically I'm actually still hitting too, so I'll take this credit. It's just gonna be me sitting here for 20 minutes. Bye-bye there. Oh, fuck, did that trigger him? Just someone strap him right in there. Yeah, see, look at that, and he's not doing anything. I mean, technically I'm firing through here, but that shit ain't gonna connect. There we go. Yeah, see, this is how you play crossout at a high level right now. There we go, see. High level plays right there. And see, these dudes still get all the credit. I was like, it also looks like if he came in halfway through that mission. Because most missions, especially Steel Cradle, they've reduced the rewards to that back down just to neutral, even though the mission takes a lot longer. So that really is kind of less and less incentive to play those modes. Yeah, let me see, look at this shit. 10 minutes versus 5 versus 6 versus 7 versus 8, 8, 8. Like, Gone in 2 minutes is the only thing that came close. And that was comparatively short. I remember that match being particularly long because I think we were severely damaged. But I mean, just look at that. 7 to 6 minutes for these ones that give full rewards. This one's 10 minutes, nearly double it, and it still also gives full rewards. Sure, they don't want to make a good value to fuel propositions or whatnot, but still, it just, in the end, causes a huge fucking issue. What if we get small plow? And it's 500 for that. But then if we do this... it kind of works. And then actually throw on those smaller bumpers back here. Ah, fuck. So close. See, it's a nearly 1-to-1 ratio, though, so it's a good bumper. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. Still kind of works. Still got 2 extra parts, but we really can't do anything with it either. Okay, that might work. Take that, bitch. Give me that. I think, is that everything? It is beautiful. I'll go ahead and take that then. Beautiful. Yeah, so let's wait for that for tomorrow, but it's at least something. Ooh, that or free for all. 10 kill wins the damage. Self-destruct gives you significant damage bonus. I'm tempted. I'm tempted, though. I guarantee you, though, this free-for-all bullshit, I guarantee you it is going to be nothing but hover scorpions. Especially at this time. Like, not until it gets, like, way into the afternoon you start getting, like, the average people coming on. And give me those 13k builds, I want to fucking die. Must die. If only you can get this song without having to go through the first skip. Because it's just like a 30-minute opener, essentially. 34, boy. It's a certified hood classic. Right about that. It's a weird mixture. You get a weird mixture of folk music, and then it just goes into random fucking anime rap. Alright, clearly that ain't gonna work. Let's try something else. Hey, yes. At least something worth our time. Okay, yeah, and I still got fuel left. I also just want to get those engineer badges, though. Because I want to be able to actually start flipping that into scrap at some point. That actually would be too bad. Because once that Knight Rider event comes around, everything is going to be $1 million fucking dollars. So getting that in early and getting your cheddar in early, it's going to be worthwhile. Damn, Flex likes Cetheus. I want to see a reaction video at some point. Like, Young Scrolls needs to get in touch with Bethesda and see if he can get in contact with the old voice actors and see if he can get them to react to these videos. Like, it would be amazing. Like, voice actors react to parody songs. But maybe that might be too much advice. Got evacuated due to a fire alarm. Here we go. Interesting. 4K. Oh, that's right. Oh, for a second I was like, fuck, where is that dude? Oh, his name just blended in right in the backdrop. And of course. Interesting card too. 3 porcupines and a Spitfire. I'm half suspecting he might be a promotional account then. Yeah, because otherwise I have no idea how the fuck he got all these barrels. That right there is like 60,000 coins worth of shit. And my entire inventory is only worth like 30. So damn, that dude's weapons there alone on that one build is worth twice my inventory. Ah, fuck that. I don't even know if I even want a relic. Because I feel like I'd be able to get so much more. Like, so much more use and fun out of messing around with every other weapon in this game. Or just messing with one relic. Like, I'm pretty sure you could buy every other weapon in this game for the price of all the other ones. Like, it probably can't be that bad. There we go. Take him out. And take you out too. Yeah, see, look at that. All the fire is killing everything so fast, though. He's just blasting ass. I mean, you have to remember, those things do like 300 damage every pop. Not to mention increased damage taken. And the AI is not smart enough to avoid the fire. So they're just going straight into it. And getting themselves a 100% damage increase. Ah, that turning speed's nice. There we go. I can take that. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind having that relic dude with us. I say rarely people with relics actually go into PvE. Usually this is pretty much like its own breed of people. Because people who have relics are clearly the ones who've succeeded in clan wars. I mean, if you can succeed in clan wars, you are fucking rich. God, I fucking hate the AI and the fact those things can wiggle out so easily. I mean, to essentially prevent that, you have to be dragging bumpers on the ground. Or be running with anti-ramming weapons or an armor like tracks. But even then, weighing a shit ton doesn't help out much. And look, the dude's fire. He just doesn't care. He's just getting the fuck out of here. Beautiful. What a beautiful specimen. And see right there, that one barrel alone would have one-shot me. Because it would have done 300 damage to my cabin. And then it would have popped my Jenny. Yeah, it'd be pretty high up there, the damage toll. I've listened to the St. Jude EP so many damn times. And for some reason, I feel like I haven't listened to any of my Adrian Von Zeigler. I think my playlist might be bugged. Because it's literally only constantly playing Young Scrolls. Get beamed. Yeah, see, like, even with all those barrels, that dude still survived somehow. And see, the bumper's still there. They are. All those things are good. And see, little swords. So if you can get those actual ramming weapons good, and you can actually go like 90 miles an hour, it does actually make sense to actually coat the front of your car in those. Like, if I was in a drone build, especially like a sidekick build, and I can go like 80 miles an hour, and actually ram with those things, I mean, you might as well. You can get so much extra out of that. Ooh, shit, sorry about that. You see, you don't need a car at all. I love it too, because he's also using a blue cabin. Literally the cheapest one out there. It's just like, oh yeah, how about I make the most powerful car possible, and then strap nothing else to it. Is he actually gonna... Okay, for a second I was like, shit, did I make him rage quit? I did that last time. Someone... Well, okay, to be fair, the dude already came into the game pissed as hell. But I was just like, okay, you want to talk to me, honey? Come on, you can share your problems with me. And the kid's doing that, like, over and over. This dude's like, fuck you, you motherfucking... And he just started, like, streaming out slurs and shit. Like, oh, you piece of shit, I'll be burned in hell. It's just like, alright, honey, come on, I know you want a kiss. And it's just so fucking easy to get to him. But then he started, like, doing curses on me. Or he might have started speaking Arabic. I'm not quite sure which one it was. Boy, clearly salty, though. I know he was just agitated for that tenacious D. There we go. And go ahead and take that down. You don't need that. There you go. It's still working. Perfect. And see, that's where a spark would be perfect. Being able to pop all, like, 6 of those people at the same time. Oh. Get in the quantum cabin. Oh. Get an aura on there. Oh. That'd be perfect. Nah, fuck it, though. I'd rather just throw in 3 sparks and a shitload of radiators and a cooler. Oh, that'd be perfect. I actually wonder if that'd be good for DPS. Since it only does, like, 20... I don't know. Does it do, like, some little amount of DPS at a given moment? But then it just also slows down reload speed and speed. And so by having just multiple on there, you can just kind of sit there and stay on top of them, and that DPS is constant. It doesn't, like, slow down at all. And it definitely matches up well with any other car that has to aim. Oh, yeah, and see, this car is still surviving. Although, holy shit, we are getting blasted. Please save me, mister. Holy shit, yeah, just sit there. Oh, 78 HP. Yeah, but that dude was blasting ass. And yeah, let's say, you should definitely... Wow. That dude took some fucking... Yeah, that makes sense, though. The dude did so much damage. I mean, he probably got nearly all of the kill damage immediately. Or all of the demolition points immediately. Oh. That's why, like, sometimes when you see those out in PvP, and you get, like a ×3 hit on that, it is so amazing. Because you can basically take out the side of a car, and if that car does not have tracks on or spider legs, it basically immediately gets crippled. Let's see. How much would those tires cost, though? They haul 1,200 and 2,200 a piece. So let's see. How much do we actually need to haul? So I need to be able to haul 9,000. So then if I get 4 of those tires... Or sorry, 9,000. So I've got to be able to haul that. So with 2 of those, I'm at 4 or 5. And another 2 of these, I'm at, like... so I would have to have, like, a weird amount, like 3 of these and 2 of these. And, like, that would be the proper amount of weight for me to haul this entire car. Although, do you actually get tonnage as well? No, you only give mass limit and speed. You don't give any tonnage. Okay. Alright, that should be okay then. Now, let's say, the only reason why I want to get those Bigfoots on there is just maybe to reduce weight while also increasing damage output of this car. It would also probably make it faster too. But as you can see, these things are 340 apiece. They ain't cheap. I do remember, though, crapping out a lot of these tires, though, for profit. Because they used to be like 20 or 30 apiece. I don't know, what are Bigfoots at right now? Oh, no, they're still good. Bigfoots are about 8 to 7 apiece, so they're not too high. It's, like, very, very generous. Let me actually refresh that and see if it's still the same. It's gone down a little bit. Yeah, so these Bigfoots are not really worth... I mean, they're technically worth it, but not much. I mean, it'd probably still be better for you just to hold onto your scrap and sell it for when the event comes. So I could purchase these. How much would it cost, though? Oh. Yeah, demand and supply are basically even, and it's also still very high. And supply for regular tires, for regular Bigfoots, is super low. I mean, don't really realize that if they could have just 4 of those tires, I mean, you could shield those things like a brother trucker, and you'd move fast. Because by only having 4 tires on your car, but still able to haul a fuck ton, you'd be able to go fast as hell. Like, what? That's 20, and that's 20, so for only about, what, 80% power versus... Let's see. That right there is 80 power, and then I have all of that. So I'd be able to move fast. What the fuck did my desk just vibrate? For a second I thought my cat jumped into it, but now he's not even in here. Alright. Let's see. Oh, 1 second though. I'm gonna use the restroom and then we'll be right back. I actually might need to just make. I need to just add in a text box. That's just like BRB restroom. I could add that actually. Text. And then we'll do restroom because bathroom indicates that I'm taking a bath, which, I mean, I could, but probably not in the way that you want. Do I want to do Comic Sans? Yes, because I want to be beaten up. Goth. Oh wait, no, it's Sketch Gothica, actually, sorry. That's right. Sketch Gothic School? Yes. E. Yeah, it's a really small. Yeah, where's the size at? Doodly doodly doo. Oh, select font size. That's right, 72. There we go. Yeah, so you can't really select that big of a font size here. They only give you the option to do like itty bitty ones for some reason. There we go. And then get rid of that, and there we go. All right, 1 second. Yeah, okay, no, this again, interesting. I put on amped. Like, I feel like I just need to do this, just so like it stops going into that cycle. So I have it on repeat and shuffle, but it keeps like getting into the same thing. I feel like I probably should get rid of the filthy rich one too, because it's just a repeat. There we go. I mean, it's still a fairly healthy mix. It's like half and half. Along with a bunch of other shit, too. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I actually wonder if Dota 2's numbers have still remained elevated thanks to that Tencent and LOL fiasco. I don't know. All I know is that whenever League of Legends had their 10-year anniversary, a lot of people made videos supporting them. And then a lot of them were just like, yeah, this game's boring. Not to mention the constant fact they do have a lot of controversies coming out of that place. At least they did for a second. Like, they did have like a period where they just had a controversy after controversy coming out about sexual harassment there. And then it just completely vanished. I think it's because they did sell out of court. Here we go. A 10,000, I'll take it. Oh yeah, it's all Bigfoots too. Let's see. Tracks and Bigfoots. Like I said, though, just get 4 Bigfoots, and you'd be so fine for speed. You'd be so fine for speed. And see, not that bad too. Wait, is it Equalizer? Yes, beautiful. Yeah, see, I might need to try that out. I've actually wanted to try to do a Aura and Quantum build for Clan Wars. because I still haven't gotten that yet. Really? The front of my car is already gone. That is 25% of my DPS. Fuck, what did I get hit with? I mean, my weapon has 200, but I think it's just because the frames themselves fell out. Fuck, the thing is I'm barely damaged anywhere else. And yet the entirety front of my car is gone. Hey, thank you for the 10 biddies there, Ethan. Swag.
Happy Halloween, Tietzy.
I always forget it's like in a weird Dutch or Japanese mode, so I can never understand it. But thank you, my dude. Thank you. I say, have I seen you running before? I say, I'm not quite sure. I say, there's a lot of names I have in the registrar, and I can't remember if I've seen them all. Either way, though, welcome. I say, I'm sorry, you can't see the glorious of this full caucus build, but yeah, this thing's still in a prototype phase. I still need to fix this up a bit. There's not really much you can do, though. I feel like if I wanted to get the more out of this car, I'd probably want to get like a fused hot rod with extra mass limit and a fused step spider cabin with extra mass limit. Or heck, I could even try doing a Torero cabin with this. No. God, that wouldn't really work at all, though. God. Because I would have basically 0 armor on that car. I know you have been here before. Okay, good. The bot does remember you. Alright, good. I just got faded out of my damn mind. And he's still doing good, though. Having the equalizer build on here actually makes short work of these things. It's such a beaut. Yeah, man, we gotta try this in free-for-all. I'm not quite sure if this would work in free-for-all because it's not beefy. But it has higher DPS, so I'm like kind of on the half line with it. Like, I'm not sure if this would work well against a Scorpion Hover. Although, I don't know. Being able to do 200 damage a second towards a cabin on a build that has, like, less than 1200 HP, it might work. It's just whether or not you get linchpinned like crazy. I mean, this thing's got a lot of frames, but they're not strong at all. But look at that. Without its front end, it actually still moves actually rather agilely. It's like almost the front end of the car can just be chopped off with 0 repercussions. Which actually, yeah, it kind of can be. Because then you still have that nice outcropping of bumpers. Just throwing like a train plow on that biznitch. Take out the Apollo generator, which gives you the extra caucus. And then there alone you have like an extra 2,000 pounds. Hey, just keep milking the mat. And I say the equalizer guy should really not be brawling. Those equalizers do not have remotely good turn speed. It's kind of the same thing with the caucus, but you kind of have to brawl with the caucus, otherwise you get blasted down with guns in 2 seconds. I mean, Aunt Left Tick is on her neck. Now, I guess I just have too much young scrolls in my playlist. It's like a 50% chance the next song will be him again. And then it's gonna be 120-minute album or something like that. Although, I don't know, we keep getting that St. Jude album. And we still haven't gotten, like, the Garen opening one yet. Yeah, no, it's actually still pretty decently beefy. And I think one of the dudes does not have a radar. Hopefully they at least have a radio. Interesting design on his, though. It almost looks like a rib cage. And you see, though, that agility this one has over the other one is actually kind of nice. Because the other one is just kind of still a little bit too clunky. I mean, we're still good, dude. We're only at 80% right now. As long as you get the cricket, dude, we're fine. But for some reason I cannot turn whatsoever right now. Oh, fuck off with your tire shooting bullshit. There you go. I don't know these AI actually shoots tires now. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and go up there then. Yeah, I can't really move as this. Let me just commit seppuku real quick. Boink! There we go, that feels better. Yeah, see, Bigfoots for this would definitely be an upgrade. Just like a regular Bigfoot, a spinning Bigfoot, and then maybe some like twin tires up front. So that I could still... maybe one twin tire up front. Maybe not even that, really. Just having the 6 Bigfoots would probably be enough. I mean, that would still be more than enough hauling capacity for this thing. Yeah, you guys got the ones behind. Yes. Beautiful, I take. I was like, still not as good as the porcupine dude who was just coating this place. But still kind of fine. And I'd say, hell, I feel like the porcupine dude also even had like a reinforced cabin. Oh, just imagine though. He only had the growl cabin on and 3 porcupines, but you can get the harpy cabin. You can have 4 porcupines, or you could have 3 plus a Colossus engine. And that shit would actually work out mighty fine. Because the harpy cabin would allow you to have basically infinite ammo, while also making your explosion radius ungodly large. Oh, that'd be perfect for a weapon like that essentially lays trap mines. Here we go. It actually looks like the crest of the... It actually looks like, yeah, the crest does kind of interfere. I actually might need to flop that out. No fuse drones, please. Good shit. I say this is kind of lined up right in front of you. It should be easy. Beautiful. And yeah, all you gotta do is poke right over him. I'm gonna say you really shouldn't be up front then if you don't want to brawl. Boy, you're gonna die real fast. Yeah, see, this one didn't get my bumper blown off immediately. We just need to reinforce the front one just a slight bit more. Boink. Yeah, so that dude's fine. Yeah, this one doesn't do that much damage. I thought this was only on... Oh, wait, no, this is not a medium. This is actually the hard one. The actual medium one's more dangerous. Beautiful. A first place too somehow. Nice. I say that dude barely got anything. Alright, so how can we improve that one? So we can try by improving this and that and see if that helps. Let's see, do I have enough weight for that though? I really don't. I mean, I could try flopping out these parts for more, I guess, smaller parts, more Ava fenders. There we go. Okay. So it gives like a couple extra 100 pounds here. Yeah, see that thing rests all pretty much on this. So then flop that out. There we go. Hey, yeah, see, look at that. Barely any effing weight left. Oof. God damn, this thing is a little bit too thick, maybe. And then where's that smaller part? I mean, it technically does have less height on it. But it doesn't look quite as, like, neat and ornate. Yeah, so that we have 135 for this one. And let's see if that one can snuggle right in. And there, you can just go ahead and rest on this. And then same thing for you. Yes, look at that. We're 1 pound away from overweight. Wow. That is shaving the effing hair off this weight limit here. Jesus. We are literally the maximum weight before we hit cap. 1 pound off. That's amazing. 16.99. I don't know why that actually is funny to me. Beautiful. Just 1 more pound and this thing would be over cucumbered and basically killed instantaneously. Nah, fuck the Breton boys. I've listened to that song too many times. This one time, I went to Skingrade. I was feeling tired and feeling down. Why I noticed it too much. Oh, god damn it. Why the fuck is that even in my timeline? Fucking My Chemical Romance getting back together. Who would retweet that? I mean, it's quite fitting it happened on Halloween. But damn, son. Damn. God damn. Hello again. Yes, you know, it actually seems like a lot more people are on. Weird. And a howitzer? On a Cervero cabin, too. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Not quite sure on meat grinders. Maybe we're just that good agility. And that, I guess it does discourage ramming, because you can actually do sideways damage with that. Get right up front. I mean, dual shots would be able to fill this place. Assuming the dude hits it right. And you see that the fidget dude is not even going to get remotely close. There you go. Come on. I don't need to take the damage here. I need the big honkadori right now. Maybe I do need to do that, though. Maybe those half tracks with the Bigfoots, but the hardened tracks are up front. So it actually, those would take the brunt damage, but everything else in the back would be unscathed. I'm not quite sure, though. I mean, definitely have the Goliath tracks, though. That would be some beef. But damn, we should have 0 armor. I mean, you wouldn't need anything else, though. 1600 HP, even at PvE, would be a good. Yeah, see, he almost timed it. I feel like it'd almost actually be better for him, yeah, just to coat the tower. Because then everything will just be nice and toasty. You see, beautiful. Beautiful. See, almost hit. I guarantee you that Howitzer is going to have like 5 points by the end of this. If not, suffer a deserter penalty. Oh fuck, if there actually was a poor team player penalty, like if you're in a game and somehow you manage to score like half of what the average was, then yeah, you get penalized. At least in PvE. PvP, no, that wouldn't be fair. Because if you face a lance build, you're basically just getting fucked then. I mean, 99% of the time, if you're a caucus build facing a lance build and they got chameleon, you're boned. Because those damn chameleon, or those lance builds are deadly as shit. Let's say 1 lance to the side of any build like that, and you're basically donezo. But now you also don't get any destruction points for their weapons. So again, you still manage to get 0 points. I mean, they had it right the first time. They had it right to give you like 100, 200 points for destroying all the weapons and basically disarming the dude. And then you're out of the game. But now you can get so little points that you end up, whenever you face a lance build, can actually not earn anything that entire round. There you go. Beautiful. Maybe one day I might need to buy the Terrera cabin. I feel like for the Caucasus, it actually would help out. Because the Caucasus are actually pretty inaccurate. Like, for only trying to go for the cabin, like, they end up doing, like, 99% body shots. Here we go. Here, just keep smacking them off. You'll be okay. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't need the front end of my car either. Fuck. I guess they are a tad bit hyper vulnerable to explosion damage. But it's weird, it's like, I have still all my frames, yet my guns are gone. It's like, somehow those brother truckers managed to do that much damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just keep smacking them out of here. I'll take all the damage I can. But look at that, since we have the howitzer build, and I'm kind of maimed, I think we actually collectively don't have enough damage potential. Just keep smacking them. There we go. Perfect. Because we were actually getting close to dying there for a second. Oh! And somehow my hot rod engine was blown out too. How the fuck they're getting these random obscure shots is beyond me. Go, my brethren. I'll meet you on the other side. One second. I think after this I need to get a snack. I'm getting fucking hungry. Lunatic turd burglars. Out of here. None of that bullshit spear again. We're keeping the front end of our car. I still get nothing. Oh shit, is someone calling me? No, okay, no, we're good. Beautiful, we're good now. And I say, as long as you don't let that melee again right at the tower, you pretty much always instantly win this one. It's like data theft and warfare fire, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. Only under like some weird extraneous circumstances in which the bots, for some reason, ignore the players, which has happened before. There have been kind of like maps where that seems to be a big prevalent issue, where they just kind of drive past you, go straight for the tower, and the tower dies in like 5 seconds. Like right now, see, like this AI keeps like phasing off of us for some reason and attacking the tower, only to go right back. Beautiful. Just keep going in the back. Keep going in the back. We'll be fine. Beautiful. That's you, turd burglar. Stop with your infused drones. Oh god. Okay, for a second I was like, shit, is that a fused drone in the back? I might be dead. As long as I can keep all 4 of these cocks, I actually might be safe. Beautiful. Nothing else is needed. It'd be good if you just have a build. And I kind of think that Caucasus actually, in a way, need to be revamped. Because while they kind of did serve a purpose with the Tau back when that was more of a prevalent thing, nowadays there just really is no place for Caucasus. Sure, they kind of still assist with the Tau, and they still do kind of have that like symbiotic relationship. It just like, not really. Because the thing is, now you have to have the Caucasus actually activate. So you can't actually just like passively use the Tau then. Because you have to actively use both weapons here, not just to get instantaneously destroyed. You want to move out of there, potentially. Might be a slightly better idea. Ah, fuck you. Beautiful, okay. Yep. Just sitting there taking the full fucking flame. Does the thing actually have a Remy on? I thought it only had Dracos. And those are like some weird undermounted ones too. Nice. And you see, look at that, 200% damage, getting about as much damage as 2 Caucasus. Oh, so nice. Actually, that might be a good combination. Using, like, 2 shock weapons plus a flamethrower or, like, a Remy. And you'd actually probably be pretty good. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Like, 2 Remys, 2... I don't know, could you use 2 Remys and 2 Sparks? How much were Sparks again? You are 4 power apiece. Okay, wow, you're actually really cheap. I could have 5 of you if I wanted to. Because the maximum power is 16. Ooh, that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Just imagine that, like 4 of these bad boys plus an Aegis Prime. Oh, that should be nice. Especially if you get something to reload faster. So just like get 2... No, I don't know. I think I'd still probably want to do... Yeah, I could probably do 4 of these. Plus 2 radiators, 2 coolers. Oh, those would be so good. I mean, they wouldn't be good at all. It would still be a really shitty build. But it would just be fun to F around in. Because you'd basically taser everything to death. Let's try this again. Let's get the Spark. Oof! The crafting margin on a Spark is negative 300. At least it's not as bad as the Aspect. The Aspect has a negative 600 crafting margin. Which means to craft an Aspect, it's basically like throwing 600 coins away. Fucking oof. Yeah, no. I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting for the Night Riders event to come out, because I feel like that might coincide with a patch that actually might finally fix the Aspect, which hopefully then allows me to sell all 8 of my Aspects. I mean, they're a great gun. They can do a lot of DPS. It's just the issue is they're outperformed by things like Tacklers and Protectors and even Defenders in some degree. I mean, honestly, every time I face an Aspect build in Clan Wars, my Protector or Tackler build would always beat them. It would never even be close because I just had so much more HP. And you have to remember, we had roughly equivalent DPS, but with Protectors, you get, I think it was like the same HP as this, but then you would have that 20% like damage resistance straight up, while also being able to hide it really well. So you could effectively get a lot of mileage out of your guns. And throw it onto an icebox cabin to get that extra 15% damage. Yeah, the Aspects really made no sense whatsoever. I mean, I think they had, what, 1 more power requirement? Yeah, they had 1 more power requirement. So I could have, like, 4 to 5 of these guns. And they could only have 4 at max. Or 3 if they went with a Aegis. Yeah. Didn't really work out too well. But it was always so good, though. All those radiators, coolers, engines, plus the radiators. Yeah, it worked out. Now, though, I want to get this aura, plus that quantum cabin. But it can't be too bad. What is the price on that right now? It's still $700, still really high. But as you can see, all energy weapons deal an extra 30% damage to all heated parts, which is on top of the 200% you already do. So the auras would do 2.3 times max damage once fully heated up, which is really nice. So I mean, you essentially get 3 damage, which is the kind of equivalent, I think, of like, what, a Vector or a Spectre? But then you would also have to consider the fact that you also make everyone on your team do twice the damage, and you'd be able to heat up parts like that. Take 2 seconds. It's actually a strangely good combination, but you kind of have to be more patient, I feel like. All right, not gonna be away for 15 minutes. I'll be going back in 5. So enjoy the music. Although knowing this music, this thing will probably get copyrighted in 2 seconds, but who knows? Let's see if the stream gets taken down again. You know what? I think I actually might take a break for a bit and actually try to come on later on. Right now I just got a little bit of work to do. That and there's some dank ass breadsticks downstairs that I want to fucking devour. And I really don't want to do that while on here because I feel like that's just kind of rude. Just me sitting here just like every 2 fucking seconds. Probably not the best idea for a stream. Maybe if I was like one of those big titties like Amaranth or What the Devil Ever. If I was one of her and try to do an ASMR stream, maybe it might be more successful. Probably not as this bearded fuck growing basil in this basement. I don't know. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. You had fun. Follow whatever platform is your favorite. YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. Just kidding. Mixer. Why the fuck? I have such a bad habit of saying Mixer, but no. I haven't gone back on that platform in a hot second. Since I haven't done the whole account thing, but it doesn't matter. So, I want to thank you all again. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.